Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're tackling a tough one, but stick with us, okay? We're talking about betrayal. But the cool thing is we're going to be looking at it through this lens of like healing and growth, you know?
hmm
And to help us do that, we've got this book, From Betrayal to Breakthrough.
Oh, yeah, this one's great. It's set up kind of like a podcast, actually.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? But we're like pulling out all the best bits just for you, and right off the bat, they hit you with this image. Trust shattering, like glass.
Ooh, powerful, right? You really feel that.
It is like that instant, intense pain. Have you ever felt that? I know I have.
Totally. And the book doesn't shy away from all the emotions that come after either, like all that confusion and anger and just that feeling of loss, all totally normal, by the way.
So normal. And it's easy to like blame yourself because it was for me. What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
The author talks about going through that too.
It's such a common reaction, and the book makes this so clear. Betrayal, it's about the betrayer's choices. It's not about your worth.
That's such a good point to remember. Okay,
Yeah.
so the book doesn't just leave you hanging with all those bad feelings. It gives you these 4 steps to like actually heal and move on. I see it as a toolkit almost.
Totally a toolkit. And the first thing you got to do, take care of yourself.
Yes. Which can feel selfish, but it's not. It's like they say, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Right. And speaking of self-care, there's this whole part on journaling. The author has this method, unsent letters. You write to the person who hurt you, let it all out, but you don't send it.
Oh, I like that. Like a safe way to get all those feelings
It's
out.
exactly. So step 2, boundaries. The book talks about these toxic relationships.
Right. Those are tough. What does the book say about them?
Well, it says they often have this like power imbalance. Someone's needs are ignored over and over. It gives examples too, like, refusing to have conversations that are just disrespectful or always putting yourself last.
So basically protecting yourself emotionally.
You got it. And then step 3 is finding support. And it can come from anywhere.
Yeah, where'd the author find support?
Oh, everywhere. Therapy, obviously, but also support groups, even online forums. The point is, you don't have to go through this alone.
Makes sense. And the last step, rebuilding confidence, that was powerful, I thought. Getting back to things you love, trying new stuff.
Right. Finding yourself again. It all ties back to that title, right? From betrayal to breakthrough.
Yeah, it really does. It's not just about bouncing back. It's about becoming even better. And then they talk about this concept, post-traumatic growth.
Have you heard of that? It's amazing. Research shows people who go through trauma, even betrayal, they can come out stronger, appreciating life more. Their relationships are deeper.
Wow. So betrayal doesn't have to define you. It can actually be a turning point.
Totally. It can push you to figure out what's really important, make those boundaries stronger, and, just live more honestly.
It's inspiring, really. Okay, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something to think about. The book asks this: if betrayal often comes from the betrayer's own struggles, their own insecurities, what does that tell us about them? Not in a judging way, but more like with understanding.
That is a powerful question. Makes you think about everyone's on their own journey, doesn't it? And sometimes people hurt others because they're hurting too.
That's right. Well, our deep dive is over, but your journey, that keeps going. Take what we've talked about, use it. Build a better future for yourself. You've got this.
Absolutely. You're stronger than you think.